Now, in newly released court documents, we've learned that a father contacted authorities in New Mexico yesterday claiming Busfield sexually abused his daughter while she auditioned at Midtown's B Street Theater, which Busfield co-founded here in Sacramento. The father says that his daughter was 16 years old at the time, and the father says that Busfield asked the family to not report him if he went to therapy, and the father, a therapist himself, said he agreed.
KCRA 3 Cecil Hannibal joins us live in the newsroom. So, Cecil, you spoke with that father. I'm sure this whole thing has been difficult for the family. What did he tell you? What have you learned?
Well, the father named in the complaint tells me he spoke to a detective just yesterday. We had a nearly 30-minute conversation with him, and we are not naming him to protect the identity of the alleged victim, who we have not been able to speak with directly. But he tells us this goes back to 1999, an incident that he says changed the trajectory of his daughter's life.
Okay, yesterday I got a text from someone with a link to this story, and I clicked on it, and my gut fell out. My heart broke, and my gut fell to the floor because I feel partly responsible for.
New court documents from New Mexico name a father now alleging Tim Busfield sexually abused his daughter at B Street Theater in Sacramento. The complaint says while auditioning for the defendant at B Street Theater, the 16-year-old reported that defendant kissed her and put his hands down her pants and touched her privates. The defendant begged the family to not report to law enforcement if he received therapy. The father, who is a therapist, recalls that meeting with Busfield.
Obviously, you know, this guy's crying, he's showing remorse, he's apologizing, he promises never to do anything, da-da-da-da-da-da. And so I said, basically, I'll tell you what. You know, he's basically begging me not to go to the police.
Do you regret not going to the police?
Now? Yes, absolutely. Are you kidding? After reading what I read yesterday? Absolutely.
In a statement to KCRA 3, B Street Theater said in part, B Street Theater is aware of a report concerning Timothy Busfield regarding an incident alleged to have occurred at B Street Theater 25 years ago. It goes on to say, B Street Theater retained legal counsel at the time to conduct an internal investigation, and Mr. Busfield has not had any role in the organization since 2001. The father tells KCRA 3.
It's very hard because I feel really guilty about this. Because as a therapist, I think I did the right thing. As a father, I did not.
Now, a lot still left to uncover with this story, so here is who we're still waiting to speak with. We've contacted the alleged victim, but have not been able to speak with her directly yet. We also contacted Buck Busfield, Timothy's brother, who is the co-founder of B Street Theater. We received a statement from B Street Theater, but we are still trying to speak with the board members directly. In the newsroom, Cecil Hannibal, KCRA 3 News.